Okay, I'm here with Bobby Russell in Smithville, Missouri, driver of the number 7B B Modified. Bobby, it's good to be here with you. Basically what we're going to do today is just kind of get a background on you and in your race program with your cars here. So first off, I'd like you to tell us when and how you got your start in dirt track racing.
I started back in, I guess, 2014. I was helping another modified driver, sponsoring him, and started to get some interest back into racing when I was young. 5 years old, I started racing quarter midgets, so I raced a lot of my childhood and got out of it and decided to get back into something, but wanted to be in a full body car instead of an open wheel sprint car.
Okay. How many years have you been back in the B mods?
About 4 years.
4 years. Okay. All right. The number 7B. Since I've known you, you've been running that number. How did you come up with that number? Is there any significance to the 7B?
That was my number when I raced quarter midgets.
Okay.
Just kind of stuck with me through sports also, and decided to bring it back when I got into dirt track.
Excellent. Okay. I know you've had many top fives, but yet to get that first win, it's tough to get that first win. So you're really close. I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen really soon. With all your races that you've ran over the last 4 or 5 years, what's your most memorable race that you've had?
Probably the one at Salina High Banks in Oklahoma. I had to start at the back of the field. I think it was 25th or 6th, and ended up finishing, I believe it was 4th. That was quite a racetrack to race at with the speeds they carry around there, and just did really well there.
Good. Okay, looking at your cars, I know you've got a lot of sponsors on here. Without sponsors, it's hard to do in racing these days. Give us a rundown of your sponsors, if you will.
Well, I think all of them, because like you said, racing is very expensive, especially even at this level, very expensive to race. We obviously Prime Racing, Dustin Boney has done a lot to help us.
Right.
We have Smithville Dental, KCB Bank, Capital Investments, the Labor's Union Local 1290. We have Rodian Supply. We have Jet Hot Performance Coatings out of North Carolina. We also have Midwest Brick and Block, and the company we also obviously contribute a little bit to this. So.
Right.
And we also have Service Master on the nose of the car. They're a restoration company, basically worldwide. So it's a big help when all those folks step up to help us.
Okay, I know you have 2 cars. You own both cars. The 7B is your main car. You will drive the 00B, but at times you put another pilot in that car. Tell us a little bit about your program and what you got going with running both cars.
Well, it's definitely a lot of work to keep 2 cars
Yes.
competitive and on the track each week.
Absolutely.
We have lots of people who help us in the shop and at the racetrack. We have Jim Moody. He helps, get the cars ready sometimes when he's able. We have Chris Coleman. Obviously, my daughter and my wife, they're out here sometimes beating sheet metal out.
Yep.
There's just Jim's dad, Alan.
Right.
There's just a lot of people who help. And
right.
I'm sorry if I don't get them all in there.
Yeah, that's okay. Who all's going to drive this ar this year? I mean, I've already see some marks on it, so obviously somebody's already ran around the track once. So.
Yeah, we actually went to the Humboldt to the Battle of the Bull Ring, and we were sitting good the first night, sitting 10th out of 121 cars, and we just got caught up in somebody else's issues, and we didn't end up making the show. But Matt Dotson actually drove in that race for us. Did a great job. Guy can drive a race car. Absolutely drive a race car. But we'll have Jim Moody will be in it also this year, and we'll have Dustin Boney driving in a couple of out-of-town races. So, and then I may wheel it once or twice myself. So,
good deal.
But those are pretty much the 4 people that will pilot this car.
Okay. What's your expectations for 2018?
Obviously, to get some wins.
Absolutely, get that first one.
Yeah. So we've done a lot of research and some testing and some things like that we found that seem to help a lot. So we're hoping for a good start. Obviously, in racing, you got to have some talent, but you also have to have some luck. So hopefully, with the 2 of those combined, we'll get some wins. And we'll be doing a lot better hopefully this year.
Why do you choose CMS as your weekly racetrack? I know there's other tracks that are a lot closer to where you live here in Smithville, but why is it, week in, week out, you make that long haul to CMS?
I like the way the track is ran, the people who are involved, very honest. There's no games being played. The tech has always been fairly decent there, which I'm a big fan of.
Absolutely, yes.
So, and they are the better paying racetrack around.
Right. Okay. Well, besides CMS, do you have any plans to travel to any other racing events in 2018?
Yes. We're going to be going to Tri-State Speedway. We've had some really good success there. Planning on going to Salina once or twice. Maybe go to Batesville. Just we're gonna hop around a little bit and try some racetracks we haven't ever been to, and hopefully it's always nice to race with some new people and some different competition.
Absolutely, yes. Okay, well, Bobby Russell, thank you for taking time to do this interview with us today, and best of luck to you throughout the 2018 season, and I hope to see you in Victory Lane real soon, and I'm sure I will, so thanks so much.
Thank you.